Welcome back to another episode of Table 500, in which we take apart your terrible deck profiles, replays, misplays, etc., and laugh at you for being horrible and terrible. So this is a toxic and very negative series, so if you're not into that, look away now. Today is a very special edition of the YugiTuber Grand Championship, which everyone here is going to roast for you. It's my deck versus YugiNoNo for round one.
So which deck are we roasting?
Do you want to look at the profile first, or do you want to like go
Nah. Let's do this like the typical way.
Okay.
I ain't trying to break tradition too much.
So I think I win the dice roll here. Yep.
Oh, you're playing Burning Abyss.
Yeah.
Okay, it's legitimately
This
the
is
worst.
not very Table 500, bro.
Well, the deck building isn't table 500 level, but the
Also,
The
I'm gonna
technical
go
play
out,
probably is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Allure of Darkness is fucking garbage. So bad.
Nice
Like,
draws. These are some good draws.
I don't know what to do here. Do I allure?
Blind lure.
Because like I choose not to because I'm a bitch, but like I felt like I should have maybe.
It's probably like mathematically.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like statistically, I have to draw a Burning Abyss if I allure, right?
As I was saying, Allure and Monk are two of the worst cards ever printed.
Monk,
Monk's so bad.
Summoner Monk.
Aye, give up a play for another play. Good job.
You mean it's a fair card?
No, aye, any card that's fair is shite. Have you kept up with
banish
this
Seer?
thing for the last 3 years?
Can I check? Oh, I can't check.
Nah, you can't check on a replay.
That sucks. I think I did actually banish. It was a pretty bad banish. So look what he's foolish burialing.
I didn't realise, but I'd gone into a time warp to Nats 2016 format.
It basically is. It's PA versus Domain Monarchs.
You gotta ash that.
This is the only round you're commentating, right? Because there's no way you're winning this.
Oh, 2-6.
I don't know. Was it right to ash there? Probably right.
Yeah, I would.
It's just like idea is like really scary, you know, because like they can just bring another one. So Duncan, I was going to tell you about this card. This is a what's it called? It's a
Yeah, Duncan's played it before.
Oh, it's really new apparently though.
Yeah, Duncan tried it.
Oh, of course he has.
It was a replacement for Garbage Lord.
Yeah, it's like a red. It's a allure target for red layer. Duncan, how good is that, eh?
Broad bill.
It's legitimately worse than Garbage Lord.
Duncan was training it and playing it as some sort of zoo build.
Why is it worse than Garbage Lord?
Because Garbage Lord can be summoned at any point.
Right, but you know, 2,000 life points. So I think he goes and he's going to Stormforth me, which I don't think is really great, but here we go. It's my favorite play. Stormforth Erebus me again, Margaret, and I'll break your fucking hip. I hate this play.
Nadir sells deck mid-testing.
Like two.
Why didn't...
Wait, what were your sets again?
It's like Cycloned Allure.
Wait, did you banish... Oh, you must have banished Graph. It's a bit...
This arm, right?
I think I did. I don't think I banished Turga, but I think I did banish Telegraph.
Can't you Ash Erebus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why didn't you?
I asked the
already used
Pantheism. There's
That's,
what's it called? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought. Go on, Duncan.
Maybe you should have held Ash, I don't know. Because he just shuffles away the arm.
Yeah.
So he goes to attack here, right? He doesn't choose to shuffle something, and I'm like, here, you need to shuffle something. So I was like, I probably shouldn't cheat against YugiNoNo.
So he chose not to shuffle the Skarm.
Yeah, which I guess was probably wrong.
Your guide when he has no
Oh,
domain.
but you banished Turgide anyway.
So I have to search Rubik, boys.
I assume you've got no graph.
I'm pretty sure I banished like everything.
You might have Seer because
I think I've got Seer, but I don't think
but-
I've got fucking Graph. I'm pretty sure I don't have Graph. Let's see what that foolish here.
Here, you
Seer.
drew two desires. Are you regretting that video you made a couple days ago, mate?
Oh, like
results-based testing.
do you know what? Like
two ash. You drew two ash as well, mate.
Oh,
Aye.
yeah.
You do only want to see what right.
Oh my! You could have made like.
Allure there was a bad decision.
No, you can't do anything.
What would you have done?
Held the allure because in that situation you were alluring away your only play.
You still can't do anything. Oh my god. You fucking suck.
I get really frustrated, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna lure again.
And now you can't. Did you special this
Yeah.
time at least?
You're supposed to, even if you're just going for that, you're supposed to desires before allure so you can see if you're hitting another dark or not.
You're also unable.
If I mill with Dante, I have 1 turn to kill him.
Fucking hell.
This
One
is a pretty
turn.
grim game. I fucking mill anyway.
Right, you should have milled 2 there and attacked over the Vorshredder for 100 instead of 600.
Oh, of
Or
course.
you should have made break sword and then attacked over the 19.
And pop
and
the
then
Erebus.
to- Engineer might have been good as well.
I don't know, because I'm all like, I have 1 card left after winning a turn, so I just need to do damage, right?
Here's your
Break
Right.
sword sets you up for more damage the following turn, but I mean,
Oh,
like,
I
it
suppose.
legitimately could not matter less because you lost anyway.
I probably I should have been alluring. Maybe even shouldn't have activated the second desires. I don't know. A whole lot of.
You shouldn't be playing Allure in the first place. You shouldn't be playing a Burning Abyss in the first place. You shouldn't be building decks in the first place. You're so shite.
Now I know how it feels.
Could be fan of his feet. Oh, TT.
I actually mentioned something about desires here.
Go on.
There was a thing, I think it was Colin Reardon did a deck profile for Burning Abyss like back in the year that this should have actually been getting played. And he was saying that he didn't like desires and he'd happily banish Graph and Seer off of it every time. Resolve like 3 Skarms and 3 Farfas in particular matchups to win.
Yeah, there's some matchups where you need every single one of your Farfas.
So he just
Yeah,
summons Prime and like what? Like I can't do enough damage, so I'm just gonna lose to deck out. So that was game 1. That was pretty dire. Let's move
That
on to
was-
game 2.
So, Nadir, when playing Burning Abyss in 2018, what do you side for the Monarch matchup?
I can't remember.
Presumably-
We'll look at the deck list after, and I'll remember what I sided.
You knew beforehand he was going to be playing Monarchs, didn't you? You would have just built your deck to fucking beat him.
You'd
Well, I
really
mean,
keep
like when
in-
we were doing our promo thing, like we obviously both knew what the other person was playing.
Right, so keeping in Cosmic going first is weird.
I think it's because my side deck isn't very good for Monarchs. Because I wasn't a scumbag and I didn't build around his deck. I just made it a generic good.
Playing Burning Abyss monsters in your deck because you've not made a Dante turn 1 in 2 games.
I know, and I'm maxing out on like every BA monster, even like the shit ones like Alec and stuff. Well, not like 3 Alec, but I'm playing them.
Alex, good this
He
one,
just
that-
passed, so that was quite funny.
Oh, Monarch Bricked. What a surprise.
Oh, the top deck graph must be nice.
I mean, any BA monster would have been nice, to be honest. Like it being Graph was, a plus.
Doesn't
Yeah,
this,
and being Graph lets you make underclock.
And I built Graphs here. It's like, oh, it's like back in the day.
Tenor bet Nadir forgets the Underclock Beatrice.
Scary, screw you.
I'll take that bet.
Yep. Didn't even summon his other BAs in attack.
Yeah, I was. No, the reason is because I think my line of thought was that I've got Torrential, so I don't want to go into Beatrice yet.
You're a Mongol.
Why did you value a trap card over like the greatest Xyz monster ever
The
printed?
greatest deck. See, well, because the Beatrice isn't super strong against Monarchs, right? Like you,
Oh, just get Storm Force?
yeah, they just like Storm Forfeit. So it's like, what's the point in putting my Beatrice on board just so it can
When they
get?
storm forfeit, you just Farfa your own Beatrice and then they lose.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that that's the thing as well. I don't know what he's doing just now. I think he's bricked again. So yeah, end phase Cyclone.
Aha, blind cosmic. See if that was Shrub Serpent, by the way.
Oh, does that get the effect when it's banished?
Yeah.
No, okay. Mill 3, do some damage. I think I allured like main phase 2 or something, which was stupid. Okay, no, I'm not that terrible. Right, cool. So I allure
yes, you are.
first. Yeah.
Oh, Memphis 1, right, okay.
You can also absolutely game here. I really hope you see it.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he's just gonna attack.
He's just gonna turn everything to attack. Go wee.
How do I game him here?
By can they monsters that look like rituals, but they have arrows?
I think it's game with Seer anyway, so...
Rebirth Seer Pass, what?
Alright, that was game 2.
That was terrible.
Your opponent didn't make a play.
Well, it's his fault for playing Monarchs.
Wait, so your opponent didn't make a play, and you still took 2 turns to not kill him yet.
You're so shy.
Welcome to table 500.
Even matched against
Monarchs?
What? Going second? Yeah, because they like set up the domain lock, right? And then you just evenly them. And they're left with like a tribute summon.
Give up your battle phase to 1 for 1. Good job.
It's not 1 for 1. Like you can hit return, you can hit a
like,
prime if they
2
summon it
cards.
in the end phase in turn 1.
It's a 1 for 2 in like the best scenario.
Right, okay, but I mean, like, shut up, Jason. Like, what the fuck do you want me to play against Monarchs? Like, what else am I gonna side? Like, tell me, in a standard BA side deck, what could you conceivably put in?
Oh, aye, because I'm an expert in what a 2018.
Oh, well, apparently you're an expert on my fucking plays. Right, this is first-hand experience. Now I know how it feels to be fucking on table 500 and see myself being roasted by an idiot who doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
The moment I see your side deck, I'm gonna immediately realize what would be a better choice than fucking evenly matched.
There's like so many dead cards in my main, I think, so I take out like so much shit, and like evenly's just better than like some of the crap I was maining.
So what did you consider a dead card? Stuff like Ogre?
I mean, we'll get to the profile at the end, but like there's nothing wrong with this. Go fuck yourself. So let's fast forward this point because he's just doing Monarch things and it's like fucking
Torrential going
crazy.
second is pretty shocking as well.
He's just got domain lock. He like Erebuses me and stuff. Like this is just such a bad situation.
Yeah, I'm not seeing how you're winning this.
It's fine as long as Erebus doesn't hit.
I think he hit the he hit
Erebus hit the
torrential.
worst card in your hand. Yeah.
He hit the torrential at my hand.
He's also really overextending into an evenly, so Nadir's getting rewarded for his bad side deck.
It's not a bad side card. Right. So I think like I could Twister here, but like my thought process is, well, if I make a play before evenly, then evenly's gonna be dead for like 2 turns or something, so I might as well evenly here.
I mean, I don't think there's really any
Actually
dispute
rewarded.
that he's correct. I can't believe you got rewarded for that.
What do you mean? How is evenly bad against Monarchs?
Because usually that Prime and that Eidos would not be there.
Yeah.
I mean, they would though.
What does that do? This boy's a stallion. I like this guy. He's a character.
Stallion. And then main phase 2, I make a Beatrice. That's so good.
Oh, you know how to make underclock?
Oh, he remembers Underclock Beatrice in this game.
Hey, shut up! I always knew that play.
Bet you still did the wrong thing though.
No, I didn't. Look, it's all good.
You also should have Dante'd for 1.
Hey, yeah. So see when you were doing this at locals the other day as well. See when you're doing that into back row, you don't target the Seer with the Dante because if they have calls from the game, you just lose the game.
You don't do that. Wait, what?
Back row, if you do the Underclock Beatrice play,
Yeah, you can't do that into a set card.
Seer targets Dante, and Dante targets a Burning Abyss that isn't Seer because if they have called by the grave, you lose the game.
But he doesn't have a set card.
Doing this at locals the other day, and I forgot to mention to you.
But the only thing there is that when you were doing that play, you should have Dante'd for 1.
All right, watch this. Right, watch this. Watch classic Nadir being a fucking idiot. Right. So we go.
So do you know what? Do you know how this works?
Yeah, I know how it works. Right. But guess what?
Okay.
Nadir.
You don't have an Alec because you're a Mongo.
Did you side out Alec?
Yes.
You are a literal spastic. You are a spastic.
I sided out my Alec. Okay, I don't know why. I thought like going second it wasn't good or some shit like that, so I had to take
You
a.
wanted to lose round 1 again.
You're
That's why
a
you did it.
daft cunt, by the way.
You wanted to lose round 1 2 years in a row.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I hate you so much.
Hey, here comes Bay.
Well, at least he has Aether and not a Rebus.
Pan
Rebus,
Prime,
fucked.
the dream.
How on earth do you win this game?
I don't think he does.
I don't know. Like, do I win? Do I not? Okay. So he
Right,
reveals
he
2
misplays
domain Stormforth, and I give him Stormforth. I don't know if that was correct, because like in my mind it was like, well, if I give him Domain, then I can just Cyclone it. But if I give him Stormforth, then I'm gonna lose my beat. I don't know. Like that was probably stupid. I shouldn't have given him Stormforth, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, because like I have like.
I don't know. I don't know if Stormforth is like that good for him here though, because he's not getting to use it until his next turn. Unless he has, like,
So I thought like, oh, he can't use it this turn. But he had like the third domain anyway. Oh yeah, I gave him Stormforth because if they reveal 2 and 1, it means they want the 1, not the 2. Because if he wanted domain, he would just reveal 3 domain, right?
Unless he's already hard drawn 1.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
Was, like, you.
So at that point,
I gave him the one he wanted then.
I don't think he's high level enough to have been mind gaming you.
Duncan, what do you think? Like, what's the theory behind this?
So what? Sorry, what did he reveal?
He revealed 2 domain Stormforth.
That means he wants the Stormforth, and you should give him domain.
Alternatively, he's
Because if he wanted domain, he'd just reveal 3 of them.
Yeah. So on declaration of attack, I cyclone the domain, so it means you know, my Beatrice doesn't die and then doesn't get a summon because domain. So he just attacks over.
I think you should. Would Beatrice still attempt to activate the effect to summon?
No.
Well, yes, but you still. Well,
no,
maybe not, but you wouldn't be able to chain even if it did.
Because it's damage step, yeah.
Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of Burning Abyss monsters. What do?
And the Beatrice on your field.
So so your tour guide. Fuck, Master Rule 4, eh?
Yeah, it's a toughie.
You can't do the thing where you crash into the boy, and then you summon Gay Dante, and then
Gay Dante.
Gay Dante rips one out of her hand.
I mean, I could have done that, but it just seems like really sort of. I don't know if neg's the right word, but yeah, I think for ages, what the fuck do I summon? I summoned Miserytham, boys. It's 3,000, okay, it's huge. I was looking for Darius originally, but I couldn't find it. So Miserytham's the next best thing, right, right, Duncan?
In your deck, what?
Why is this card in a deck in 2018?
Because it's 3,000, okay, that's Masterpiece.
If they have no pop.
Yeah, pretty much. So attack over, like pass. I think I hold the Twister because I'm scared in case it gets Erebus. But actually,
does he have an Erebus engraved?
Yeah. Oh right, no.
Attacked... Oh right, okay, then yeah, that's fine.
So I tried to banish Barbar, like fucking Dueling Book bugs out. Doesn't let me banish the last Scarm, but it's not relevant. So let's just move on. Set Twister. I don't know, I probably shouldn't have set this because it makes it a little bit more susceptible to Erebus, although technically it's the same. Maybe I'm looking too far into it for a fucking Erebus, but who cares? Alright, this is why I'm really scared though, because he's got Stormforth now, so it's looking pretty grim.
That's why I think you should have crashed your Beatrice, because that's the only way for you to get any value out of it. Yeah.
So he foolishes the idea. I guess he's gonna add back. Oh, he adds back domain. Okay.
That's strange.
Is it though? I mean, it's domain. Like.
Yeah, but he has a banished pant, right?
Yeah, he does.
No more hand in.
This depends on his hand, I guess.
He's not.
What must his hand be if he has no Monarch spell trap in hand though? Is it just like 5 tributes?
I think it's like he definitely summons Vanity's Fiend at some point.
More like Shanity's Fiend.
Shanity's Fiend. So I think he's forced to shuffle away the Miserytham. Oh, actually no, he doesn't need to shuffle away Miserytham because.
Are you just dead on the spot right now? He shuffles Miserytham and attacks for 5/6.
No, because he can.
I've got Twister Seer in hand.
Twin discard Seer.
Okay.
I think he misplaced here. He could have legitimately gamed me here, so I have to respond to Erebus now. So I Twister like the domain -1 just so I can have a floater to not die.
So
he could have spun Seer.
Yeah, exactly. He could have spun Seer, but I think instead he just spins Miserytham.
Your opponent seems like a funny guy, but he's not very good.
I don't think it would have mattered, actually, because if he spins Seer, he's still dealing with a monster that's only doing 200.
I mean, yeah, but he's dealing with a misery of them instead of you getting to float Dante back into
I
Seer.
swear, do
Yeah.
you top deck evenly?
I top deck Allure into TT into Dark Hole.
Fucking hell, man.
Come at me, bro.
You are the worst.
You're the worst. Alright, well, we're going Seer
What?
beatdown mode.
Lucky player is rewarded.
Hey, fuck you.
Losing this game.
He's got a whole bunch of Monarch spells here, so I mean he can prime for a while. So I mean it's still not a good situation for me.
Yeah, but he's also
Hang on. He's got 3 primes in his graveyard.
he does have 3 primes
Oh, yeah.
in grave, which means he has lost this duel.
Oh. Why are there 3 primes in the graveyard?
Why did he just add a domain back to his hand?
I think it was
Idea.
Oh, right, okay.
was it?
You let him use that idea pretty fucking late. I'd have sharked him, mate.
I'm gonna shard a fucking Yugi Grand Championship. Like,
Why not?
Banish one of those primes for
Yeah,
another.
that sounds like the perfect
idea.
opportunity to shark.
I could have sharked him like so many times at this point because like we're doing like on Skype, like we're on Discord to each other and we're just talking at the plays. And he like there was a few times where he's like, "Oh wait, I'll do this," and I'm just like, "Yeah, it's fine."
If you play against someone I don't like, can you shark them?
Okay, sure, no problem. So I TT his summon of Prime and
But he can just
Vorse
summon
Raider.
Prime again and reduce his Monarch.
What? Sorry.
He can just summon Prime from the grave again and then use domain to reduce and then still tribute summon.
No, because he summoned the Prime that turn. It's once per turn.
It's a hard one for turn.
No, it's fucking not, is it?
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Did I forget?
You can only use this effect of Prime once per turn.
Ah,
Jordan, you topped with this deck.
why didn't he summon it in the end phase?
Good question.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he wanted to summon the Vorse Raider, which is a Cyber Dragon, so he couldn't summon it.
All right, yeah.
See
So
if he had Garbage Lord instead of Vorse Raider.
There we go.
Confirmed.
Foolish Bear good send 1 for 1.
yeah, I think he's just deck thinning at this point. I draw another TT.
Yeah, you think, do you? Great powers of observation there, big man.
I don't know. Maybe he thought he had a legal target.
Why didn't he summon Prime there to chump block?
I think he's running low on. Well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I
He's
mean,
gonna summon it during his turn anyway. You may as well summon it during yours, which means he can summon another one during his.
Yeah.
And he saved himself 1,000 damage.
yeah, he should have
He
summoned.
might,
Prime
be worse than you.
here. Well, evidently he is worse than me because he's only just, but not a lot.
Results based.
I mean, I'm not really doing much right now, am I?
I don't know if you're doing much ever, big man.
So he's gonna chump block here. I think he decides. I couldn't tell.
Your Dante does not change to defense fair.
I think he decided to take the damage, but I couldn't. I didn't understand why. Yeah, so he takes 1,000. I don't know why. Like he decided just to take 1,000.
I think this is rigged personally.
Pre-recorded, pre-arranged.
That's how confident you are in my ability. Right, so he summons a Prime here and I TT. I'm very scared because I'm on 14 and I just hope he doesn't have more fodder, tribute fodder.
Yeah, if he has Vorse Raider here, you lose. I don't
Pretty
know how I
much.
feel about that.
Hang on. See with these primes, if he'd banished one of them and added it off of idea, there was no way at all you'd ever win this ground game.
Yeah, potentially.
Like the only reason you're winning just now is you put all 3 primes in the graveyard.
You can make a rank 3!
Yep, mega rank 3 here. What do I go for?
I wonder which one you'll
Dante.
summon.
Boy. Okay, take 25 and pass. Rhino sends Scarm, get Farfa. This should go to defense eventually. There we go. Okay.
Seems pretty reasonable.
He took 25 twice.
And did he?
No, one of them's you gain 25 because
Alright,
in the
okay.
mill first.
Oh, right, yeah. Allure. Banishing Vanity's Fiend.
Did you not consider Ashen Allure? Like, I
Yeah,
know
that
it's a
was probably the
1-for-1.
best thing, but I figured, you can Ash Erebus and Aether. I think
but
he's
he
used
can't-
Aether.
He can't resolve Erebus in Aether because he has no spells left in deck, probably.
I think he actually
Definitely.
does. Because, like, if you... 3 Tenacity, 3 Return, 1 Storm, 3 Prime. I think there's 1 Domain left.
No, remember he added one back.
Right.
What
Because
would be-
Erebus can send from field as well, I think, randomly.
They can send from hand
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
deck.
Oh, if we can send from hand or deck, then we're maybe live.
Send 2 Monarch spell with different names from your hand and or deck, yeah.
Right, okay.
So anyway, he's got a tribute
Wow.
summon Vanity's Fiend. He attacks over with Domain, and getting plus 800.
You know what would have made Erebus be able to resolve?
What?
If he hadn't put all 3 primes in the graveyard.
Duncan, your story about Cardenden Regional always makes me howl.
Alright, take 1,000 here. It's getting really fucking tight. Here it comes, boys. Last turn.
10.
Top deck evenly.
No, is she gonna draw Dark Hole and make Nightmare Shark? Or Raigeki and make Nightmare Shark?
Foolish.
Do you have a Farfa left in your deck?
Do I, Jordan?
Imagine if the Farfa you just searched had been the last in your deck. That would have been a right hit.
Does Farfa, the YouTuber, have a Farfa left in reserve? Oh,
Is Farfa gonna win with Farfa?
literally Farfa.
Yeah.
Per game. And
Are
then
you
it's.
gonna make the Nightmare Shark or are you gonna suck? Oh.
So it took me a while, by the
You
way.
didn't detach! You lost! Mate,
What?
I just sharked you to fuck. You detached
You
off the
forgot to
Nightmare Shark
detach.
in the battle phase.
Oh, did
I'd
I?
be like, no, you didn't detach, mate. I'll take 1,000. Put my prime in the grave.
Even then, can you not detach like main phase 2 and then detach to your bring back Barbar?
Seer's been activated this turn.
Yeah, special it from hand.
Yeah.
You almost fucked that up, mate. If he sharked you, boy.
I mean, he took back like 5 different things, so I mean, I think a minor thing like that. was fine.
Imagine if he'd just been like holding all, like doing all of that pleasantry to like lull you into a false sense of security, and then when you're about to win, bang.
Right, well, here's the list here. So, Jason,
is
tell me, what do
shocking.
you side going second versus Monarchs?
3 Twin Twisters,
Uh-huh.
Dark Hole,
Uh-huh.
Raigeki,
Yep.
and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, but look at the main deck. Look how many cards are bad against Monarchs.
Right, so triple
I'd
ogre.
prefer Ogre to evenly match because Ogre hits return and it
Hits
hits
main.
it hits the main when we reduce for the level.
Does that activate that effect?
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's a really slow way to out domain.
How are you playing Slumber?
Why am I not playing Slumber?
Slumber.
Oh, I don't know. It's a fucking old build. I think I like made it. I think I changed like 2 cards because it was like still a maxi in it or something. So I just threw it together really quick.
You're
Trust me, there
also
isn't a lot of
playing-
thought into this
You're
deck.
playing Helix and Buster in your extra deck, but you forgot to side cherries.
Oh yeah, this is how old this is. I must have like took out cherries from the side and then just kept them in anyway.
And Darius or the third Dante, but you found room for
Busted. Yeah, so I can put it face up on my extract when we sit down to duel. I can trick him.
Dear, you're an absolute riot, laddie.
Okay, I think that does it for this video. I'm still adamant Evenly's good against going against Monarch, so leave a comment down below and let us know your thoughts on Evenly versus current format Monarchs, domain Monarchs, obviously. Yeah.
Hashtag Nadir is a riot.
Right, thanks everyone, and see you next time.